When Doctor Who fires on all cylinders, it's as good, or better than just about anything you'll watch on television. Human nature opens in such a way that it actually makes you keep watching. It's one of those clever narrative tricks that this show employs every now and then. It keeps you guessing and needing to know more. On a character level, this is another, and possibly the greatest, time when the Doctor needs to put an enormous amount of trust in Martha. The villain here is the Family of Blood, a time-travelling race of alien hunters who see a Time Lord as the ultimate prize in their quest for immortality. The Doctor takes extreme measures to escape them, which lands he and Martha hiding at a boarding school back in 1913 England. Not only that, but the Doctor appears to be completely human. One heart, no understanding of who he is. Only Martha knows the truth, but she's not quite sure what to do, which makes things very difficult when she begins to suspect that the family has found them. The episode has some of the highest calibre of writing the series has seen since the revival. One particularly terrible student at the school asks Martha, "With hands like that, how do you know when anything's clean?" And her fellow maid says, "Do you think the boys like that will be running the country in a few years?" Martha responds, "It's 1913, so maybe not." Little references to history like this, a hallmark of the series, are used particularly well in this episode. And this episode also moves at a more deliberate pace, and they do a great job of creating a true sense of time and place. With the Doctor not doing his typical frantic, mad dash to solve problems, he's just a participant in the time. We get to see him have a job, relationships, and even fall in love with a woman. That woman happens to be the terrific Jessica Hynes, perhaps best known from Spaced, in which she co-starred along with Simon Pegg. Hynes handles his role with charm, and lends an emotional gravity to a woman who we later learn is a widow. Her presence is a welcome one, but it's sad that she'll only be around for 2 episodes. Another guest star worth noting is Thomas Brodie Sangster as Tim Latimer. Sangster gives Latimer a haunted quality as the boy who sees things, and has a high level psychic quality. He's either clairvoyant or telepathic, but whatever he is able to figure out enough to get himself into trouble. It's Latimer's curiosity that lands him in the Doctor's watch, which is the key to he and Martha's plan to beat the family.
You told me to come and collect that book, sir.
Good lad, yes. Yes! The definitive account of Mafeking by Edson Price. Where did I put it? And I wanted a little word. Your marks aren't quite good enough.
I'm top 10 of my class, sir.
Now, be honest, Timothy, you should be the very top. You're a clever boy. You seem to be hiding it. Where is that book? And I know why. Keeping your head low avoids the mockery of your classmates. But no man should hide himself, don't you think?
Yes, sir.
You're clever. Be proud of it. Use it.
The secret lies within. I'm trapped. I'm caged inside the cold and naked in the dark, but waiting. Always waiting.
Fascinating details about the siege. Really quite remarkable. You all right?
Yes, sir. Fine, sir.
Right then. Good. And remember, use that brain of yours.
Power of a time.
You're really not looking yourself, old chap. Anything bothering you?
No, sir. Thank you, sir.
You are not alone. Keep me hidden. Keep it
And infinite wide in the great burn with the light.
One slightly off-kilter note is the Scarecrow soldiers that are activated by the family here. They are often villains or monsters that seem deliberately meant for the children of the audience. They're only scary to those under a certain age. While the scaries might seem a little silly, the humans that the family take over are anything but. Especially creepy is Jeremy Baines, played here by Harry Lloyd, who just does a fantastic job in the first part here. It's a nice touch that the family are essentially sociopaths, willing to murder anyone that gets in their way of their goal. This very real danger makes what we have seen goofy with the Scarecrows into something more nightmarish and really great.
Even all, spare a penny, sir.
I didn't spare you. then, we have a few questions for Mr. Smith.
No. Better than that. A teacher. He's a doctor. I heard them talking.
You took human form.
Of course I'm human. I was born human as were you, Baines. And Jenny and you, Mr. Clark. What is going on? This is madness.
Oh, and a human brain, too. Simple, thick, and dull.
But he's no good like this.
We need a Time Lord.
Easily done. Change back.
I don't know what you're talking about. Change back! I literally do not know.
Get off me! She's your friend, isn't she? Doesn't this scare you enough to change back?
I don't know what you mean.
Wait a minute. The maid told me about Smith and the matron. That woman there.
Then let's have you.
Have you enjoyed it, Doctor? Being human? Has it taught you wonderful things? Are you better, richer, wiser? Then let's see you answer this. Which one of them do you want us to kill? Maid or matron? Your friend or your lover? Your choice.
This episode ends as much on a cliffhanger as any of the series' previous two-parters. While this season has had its ups and downs, this episode is a return to the form found in some of the best episodes of the previous seasons. Martha has earned her stripes with flying colours as a worthy successor to Rose, although there is a nice mention to Rose in this episode. It's also worth noting that the writer of this episode, Paul Cornell, also wrote Father's Day, which is certainly one of the best of the series, so it's great to see him return. Human Nature is Doctor Who at its best, and that's saying something. However, in terms of an overall score, you'll have to wait until next time.